Kevin, sum up the overall emotion in the dressing room after that one.
Just disappointing. I think you just kind of feel like in the whole ground today. I think we just weren't at it right for the start of the first half. Kind of set the tone. We were disappointed in the first half. Couldn't get anything going at all, and maybe just didn't handle the conditions.
Yeah, is it important for you guys as players to show that responsibility as well? Because ultimately, obviously, you guys it's on the park as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously we've got a game plan coming out of the game, and you kind of look into things like the weather and how it's going to be on the day. You've just going to take that yourselves on the pitch and as professionals and as a team really, and make sure that we handle that a lot better than we did today, especially in that first half. Yeah,
and we get that great goal at the end. Are you guys able to take any positive from that we didn't drop the 3 points and we managed to get a point in the end?
Yeah, obviously a point's better than losing the game, but it's a performance that's obviously disappointing, I think, in the change room. At home as well, we're kind of not picking up enough points, which is disappointing, and we just need to pick up more wins.
And is it important for you guys to kind of feel the pain of today and dropping those 2 points, but also not get too low ahead of what will be another big couple of games coming up?
Yeah, it's a confident group. Like, it's a good group of boys in there, and they're all confident in their ability, and I think that's what makes it frustrating, that we know we're underperforming, especially like you say, we're not picking up enough points. Sometimes the performances on the getting rewarded with the points we feel we deserve, but at the end of the day, the league table doesn't lie. So we need to kind of look forward to next week, have a good week's training, and make sure that we can put in a good performance first and foremost, and go and start putting wins together.
And the fans turned up in the numbers here today. It'll be important that they can turn that around and hopefully turn up in the numbers next weekend up against Airdrie too.
Yeah, obviously the support was great, which makes it even more disappointing in terms of the performance that we put in the first half. We didn't want their goal in nearly enough to get them excited and get them going, and like I say, we couldn't get any kind of play going that first half, and just didn't handle the conditions well enough. And obviously looking back at that, we'll look back at during the week and make sure that we, as a team, we handle that a lot better.
Yeah. Is it up to the kind of leaders in the change room to drive those standards throughout, or is it something that kind of comes from the whole team as well?
Yeah, the whole team. It's an honest group. There's obviously a lot of older boys, experienced boys that have played at good levels, and they'll speak to some of the younger ones and stuff like that. But to be fair, the group as a whole is an honest group. No one's in there kidding on that. We've done well today. We're all in there disappointed together, and we all want to go and right the wrong next week.
Scott, a late equaliser to get the one each draw today. How do you sum that one up?
Poor, if I'm honest. The first half was dreadful. We lacked any sort of intensity, any sort of quality on the ball, any sort of drive. We just accepted that we were hopefully going to win the game. You can't do that. And like Arbroath are a hard team, fit team. They work extremely hard, and they won the battle in the first half. Like, second half takes care of itself. We had loads of possession, loads of shots, but no clear-cut efforts, and we never really anticipated enough. And we've changed a lot of the strike force, and like it's one of them, and we didn't really probably get enough clear-cut opportunities. And it was more a togetherness thing today. We lacked that little bit of movement and that little bit of structure, as in when to go and press and how to go and press and have a belief, because they had that press in the first half. They worked hard, they worked the middle of the park, and they kind of played longer, which to be fair is not a problem. And then they pressed the living daylights out of us, and we were slow on the ball, sloppy on the ball. Like, they've scored for 25 yards, should never go in. And I don't know what we're thinking at that opportunity, and that sets the tone really does.
Yeah, you were forced into a change prior to the kick-off. Was that due to Nick having an injury?
Yeah, well, Kingy's ill, so we put Nick back in one, and then Nick ends up feeling his Achilles in the warm-up, so we had to make another change. And then we're looking on the bench, and Dom pulls up as well, in the warm-up as well. So the amount of changes doesn't obviously help. Kel's a big miss with the intensity and the quality that he plays with the ball, but I thought we should have had enough today to go and do it, and it's an opportunity for lads that's maybe not been playing, and like, you can maybe see why they've not been playing too much games.
Is that a disappointing thing that we set the standards in training midweek, and then when it comes to the game today we can't quite exert that into the match as well?
Yeah, like it's a thing for the lads to drive themselves, and there's only so much you can shout and so much you can try and enforce before the game. Our whole game plan today was switch of play. We've not done that once, so like, we can show them, we can help them out, we can walk through it, you can play through it. See if a person doesn't want to do it. We don't do it, and it's a little bit of a belief thing as well, because they're very, very good players. But it's having that belief to go and execute the pass, to go and show that you are a top quality player, and not keep passing back all the time.
You take a slight positive from the persistence shown to get the goal at the end?
Yeah, look, I thought I felt like something was coming. I did, if I was honest. And like you score that goal with 7 minutes to go, and there's an opportunity for us to go up. But for us, did we really look like we were going to put the ball in the back of the net? There was a couple of scrumashes, and we're all standing looking, hoping, instead of somebody being in the middle, that Ethan ends up getting in behind, and we're all watching him, hoping that he's going to pick out something quality. And their willingness to defend, like they've had about 7 or 8 blocks. Murph's had a fantastic shot coming on off the left hand side, it's probably gone in, and the defender's there to go on 2-1 it. Like the second half takes care of itself, as I says, but you need to have more desire, more quality to start the game with, and intensity as well, because intensity was slowed the game right down, played into teams' hands, and like it's not near good enough.
Is that up to the leaders and the kind of elder lads in the dressing room to enforce that intensity again ahead of another tough game next weekend?
Yeah, it's on everybody. It's on us. It's on them. We try and get intensity, but there's time and a place where I try and kill the game. But not at 0-0 after 3-4 minutes in the game. We're playing into teams' hands, especially at home.